Now, the best time to go flying here in Arizona, especially in the summertime, is early in the morning before those temperatures cook up. We've been out flying really early, but even so, it's already pretty toasty warm, especially if you're a pale Northern European like me. The reason I'm out here is to check out the aftermarket tail rotor that Van Horn Aviation have developed for the AS350 series. Now, they've already got the STC for the B2 and the B3, and they're just closing out the final parts for the B3E. But what's different about the Van Horn tail rotor compared with the OEM? Well, the first and obvious difference is where the OEM rotor is a single piece. In other words, if you damage one blade, it's the whole thing that's got to be taken out. This is independent, so each blade is separate. It's all mounted onto the common hub. It's a carbon composite laminate with foam strips, obviously the titanium erosion strips. You'll see a little bit of sweep on the tip there, and that has actually led to a little bit of a noise reduction, as well as giving that efficiency. Now, they've discovered that what this design does compared with the original equipment is, especially in those hotter and higher conditions that you experience here in Arizona especially, you get a little bit more tail rotor authority. It results in a little bit more lift grunt because you're not going to overwhelm and run out of pedal travel in those more extreme conditions. The other element that I thought was pretty interesting about it is in the balancing. Now, AS350s are known for tail rotor balancing can be a bit of a fiddly proposition with very, very light, small balancing weights here at the tips, and just a whisper difference can make all the difference to the balance go out of whack. What Van Horn have done is they do the balancing here on the inner end, so it makes it a much easier proposition to get that thing squared away and balanced. I'm told that in fact what they've discovered so far is that generally it arrives pretty much on the spot, but just with a little tweaking and dynamic adjustment, it's 2 or 3 runs and you're squared away. So that's quite a big difference for the operator in that maintenance support. So there you have it, the Van Horn tail rotor for the AS350 series. If you're an AS350 operator, maybe you should check it out.